Welcome to Sqaud TV on YouTube once again. Latest and latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, and some few other quick updates we need to know in this one. Already, the Ghana Football Association, they've submitted their budgets for the next 2 games for the Black Stars team. And it is so interesting. Yesterday, the Sports and Recreation Minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, he has reviewed the budgets for both games. Away to Central African Republic and home to Comoros. We will check out the details in this particular update. Also, one coach has spoken. According to him, this striker needs to be in the Black Stars team. According to the coach, he says he has proven that he is a very good striker. And the Black Stars, we need to invite him for the next World Cup qualifying games. What is your thoughts? We will talk about him and also check out what he's doing for his club side. Away from that, today we are playing against Nigeria. 7 p.m. Ghana versus Nigeria. We will check it out quickly. Then Antoine Semenyo, we are also getting updates. Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea. Most clubs are following him. We also take some details from that side. Black Stars, we have 2 World Cup qualifying games ahead of us. Next month, today is 30th September. We have just 8 days away for us to play against Central African Republic away. Then we come home and play on the 12th against Comoros. We will check out the best squad to expect. Already I've brought you my top 3 goalkeepers. 4 right and left backs, and today we are going to check out the best center backs to expect in the next call up. I'm seeing a new player being added to the team, and I'll talk about the details in this particular quick update. If you have joined me, take your time, like the video as always. After that, if you are new, please subscribe. Put us on post notification because we have a lot of amazing updates coming your way. After watching the video, please share so that others will also come here and enjoy some more latest on this channel. And leave your comment for shout out in the subsequent updates. I'll do my best to give more shout out in this one, so stick and stay for your name. You know how we do it. Let's quickly go into the details. Of late, many have been commenting, you know how we do it, and I really like that. So let's jump into the quick update here. Let me start from Semenyo so that we do away with all the quick ones and we check out the other details. According to the latest we are getting from TBR Football, Antoine Semenyo, the 25-year-old, he is still on the radar of a lot of clubs, despite him extending his contract for his club side, that is AFC Bournemouth. He is still one player that many are really watching him. And it is not a surprise because the player is playing so well. First game this season, he scored a brace against Liverpool, continued to also do a lot for his club side. And already, he is scoring a lot of goals in the EPL, providing assists, winning player of the month. And nothing shows that Semenyo cannot play in the Manchester United team or Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. He can thrive anywhere that you put him in the EPL or the top clubs. According to TBR Football, this is what they reported on Semenyo. Despite Antoine Semenyo's new contract with Bournemouth this summer, the 25-year-old continues to draw attention from Tottenham, Manchester United, Manchester City, and Aston Villa. So despite him extending the contract, they still see him as a very good player, and they will probably go for him in the next transfer windows. You know, this December, January, we have one transfer window. Then we go to the summer to another window is there. Semenyo, according to him, he decided to stay at Bournemouth because he felt very respected. He felt at home, that they gave him everything that he needs. And he also wanted a team that will feel like they need him more, not a team that he would rather need. Yes, and I feel it is a good decision from him at that time because maybe he might have joined one of the big clubs and he will go and warm the bench. So he decided to stay and continue to perform well. So for now, the clubs who come in will pay around 70-80 million, and you cannot go and bench your player that you've bought in with that amount of money, you know, if he's performing well. So that is it. We will continue to follow the news. I know Semenyo will eventually move from Bournemouth, but let's see where his next destination will be. Away from Semenyo, let me talk about one striker for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Amoah. Personally, I really like the striker because his work rate is just amazing. He can play from the rings, and he is also very good playing as the center forward for his side. According to his coach, Karim Zito, head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, he says this striker needs to get into the Black Stars because he's proving that he can perform well for the Black Stars team because he played in front of the GFA president and the Ghana Football Association leaders, and they all saw what he did. He also played in front of Otuado in the Champions of Champions, where Kodoko went away to win against BBN Gold Stars. So according to the head coach of Kodoko, this player needs to be in the Black Stars team. Let's watch about 1 minute video of what he said on Akuma FM. After that, we talk about the other interesting updates we have here.
Coach me do see na our best player na me bisa say man for kasa yemfe no e wo Black Stars fuanu tumbi abetamu a emra so e say Black Stars ye man kwanya wo ho.
Why Pedro? Because he performed creditably in front of the president of Ghana Football Association and his Sqaud members. I don't know the coach, I don't know whether he was there, but when we played against BBN Gold Star, champion of champion, now we go to I said, so no one, so I said, that's one we now, and then they went a better player for the betterment of Ghana's objective. And so if they find it, we said, Amoah, now everybody is talking about Amoah. So when they invite him, nobody will say anything. They all agree, say, he deserves it.
So that is it coming in from Coach Karim Zito on the reason why he believes Amoah needs to be in the Black Stars team. For Kodoko, he's been doing well since he joined them, scoring good number of goals for them this season. Already he's banging in goals. First game for Kodoko, he scored. Then they continue to play in the CAF Confederation preliminary round. First game, he scored 2 goals and also did very well for the another goal to score, but that one will not be credited to him. Then they went away. He also performed well, and we hope that Amoah will continue like this, and probably he might be in the Black Stars team very, very soon. Let's speak a little bit about Joseph Paintsil, one player that personally I feel he's so underrated. Yes, because we are not utilizing him so well. He has spoken after scoring a hat-trick over the weekend against Sporting Kansas City, and I'm also walking home with the match ball. According to him, this gives him so much confidence going into the next World Cup qualifying games, and he's looking forward that the Black Stars team will do very well in our next World Cup qualifying matches. According to JP, these were his words. It will give me additional power to also go to the national team with these 2 games we have for the qualification of the World Cup. We just hope and wish we win our first game and just go through to the World Cup. So according to him, he's just hoping and wishing that we will win our next game. That's going to be against Central African Republic away in Morocco. Then we'll come home and finish off against Comoros. See, Joseph Paintsil, there, we are coming to the World Cup with you because already you play in the MLS, you play in USA for LA Galaxy, and we are coming to the World Cup in USA. So yes, Ghanaians, we don't want to go to Mexico or Canada. Canada is also good, but we are coming to your territory. So JP, these are his words, and that is that. Let me also chip in this. Asante Kotoko, right now they will face Wydad Casablanca, and it is not going to be a small game at all. WAC of Morocco, Asante Kotoko, they are going to play them, and the first match will happen, or the first leg will happen on the 17th of October. Yes, 17, 18, 19 of October. I beg your pardon. 17, 18, 19, that weekend. That is where they will play. Then the second leg will also happen on 24th, 25th, and 26th. So that weekend as well, that is when they will play. Kotoko will host Wydad first before they go away to play against WAC. Amrabat and his guys is going to be really, really tough for Asante Kotoko, but let's hope that they can do well and go through from the next round to the group stage of the CAF Confederation Cup. Now, let me move on and talk about the Black Stars budget that we come to players to expect in the next call-up. According to the Sports and Recreation Minister, Honorable Kofi Eddie Adams, he says this time around, the FA decided to submit their budgets and they've reduced it drastically. Looking at some of the items in the previous budgets, this time they decided to take them out. Fuel, they didn't see fuel. The last time they added $5,000 for fuel in Ghana here. And they said, why? You have GOIL. And also the Ministry for Sports and Recreation, they have budget for that. So why are you adding that? So this time around, they did not see that particular one. And they've also reduced some few amounts of details in there. So the match against Central African Republic away, it is going to be $733,000. That's the budget from the GFA to the ministry. Then the match against Comoros at home, they also budgeted $387,000. You know, that way game, the travels and hotel and the whole lot of stuff. But let's listen to what he said quickly. I will not make it very lengthy. Let's listen to what he said. After that, we come to the Black Star squad to expect against CAR and Comoros.
The cost that we still have to pay for will include air tickets for the players who will be flying from their base to Morocco and stay there for some days and compete, and will fly from Morocco to Ghana, and from Ghana they will fly back to their base. We still have to pay for the air tickets. We also will have to pay for air tickets for our technical officials who are not here and will have to join the team, and even those who are in Ghana here will also have to fly from here to Morocco to partake in that game. We're going to pay for accommodation, and accommodation payment rates remain same, 200 USD for single rooms and 250 for double rooms for the number of days that is so needed. The meals per day, it's also 80 USD. The per diem for the players is still the same, the 150, and the officials, the 200. Of course, training facilities that we use don't come free, as I told you the last time. So $1,000 is estimated for that expenditure. The bonus that we paid for players remains same as we have agreed and as the FA itself have agreed with the playing body. The bonus to the head coach remains same. The assistant coaches will remain same. The physiotherapists, doctors, and the analysts and all that remain same. The case officers, the masseur, the media, and all others remain same. And as I mentioned earlier, the incidental or impressed stroke medicals has dropped to 10,000 instead of the 60,000. We find no request for fuel whatsoever in this presentation. So the cost for the away game came to $733,000. But we'll convert it into cedis at the prevailing rate. Most of the expenditure there will be expended in cedis, except the away accommodation and the per diem that is paid the players whilst they are playing away, because that is meant for them to use there, and we don't spend cedis in Morocco. So you can only use dollars and change to either their currency and spend or pay in USD. Again, for March Day 10, which is our final game against Comoros, and I know that everybody here and everyone listening to me or who will hear you, the media, want us to pay back Comoros and beat them well for what it is that they did to us when we went there. So we must prepare very well for that. That also has room rates same. We don't have anything for flight tickets because that already has been taken care of in the previous one. The ticket to Morocco, the tickets from Morocco here and from here back to base has already been taken care of in the 733,000. So you look through all and the items are same. What has been added here is that when you are hosting a game, you are responsible for the officiating officials. So their accommodation, their what they call indemnities, we have to, and looking for vehicles for them, and also vehicle for the visiting team. So that brought the total expenditure for our home game to $387,000. When you put this together, it comes to $1,120,000. That's $733 and $387,000. So I must say that this is fairly reasonable for now, based on the items that have been agreed with the playing body. I do know, as we move forward, some items in the estimate, we will look at them, we will meet as a body and to review them.
This coming in from the Sports and Recreation Minister, Honorable Kofi Ide Adams, yesterday on the Black Stars budget. Now, today, 7 p.m., we have Ghana under 17 versus Nigeria under 17. Ghana under 17 is the Black Starlets, and Nigeria under 17 boys is the Golden Eaglets. And it is going to happen in Ivory Coast at the Conan Bagni Stadium. That is where this match will happen. And Ghana, we have to make sure that we will defeat them. You know, the group phase, Ghana finished second. So we are facing the first in the next group, or Group B. And that is the Nigerian team who also topped their group. And we are going to face each other 7 p.m. today. Zone West official YouTube page will stream it. If you have not joined our WhatsApp channel, please make sure you join. We will also share the link there for you guys to also enjoy the game. We will bring you guys highlights and everything on this channel, so stick and stay for that. Under 17 AFCON qualifier, under 17 AFCON qualifier. First game will happen 3 p.m. between Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso. Then 7 p.m. Ghana and Nigeria. Let me go to the Black Stars possible squad to expect. As I said, I settled on these three goalkeepers: Benjamin Asari, Joseph Tete Annan, then Lawrence Atisgi, for various reasons I've explained in my previous videos. Then standbys, I went in for Joseph Wolocott, Manaf Noureddin, Dalad Ibrahim, Emmanuel Kobi, Jordan Emisa, and the other goalkeepers across the globe. With the right and left backs, I settled on Ali Duseidu, Caleb Irinchi at the right back position. Then left back, I also settled on Gideon Mensah and Ebenezer Annan for some reasons. I've also explained that. Standbys: Patrick Esiedu, Derek Cohn, Kamaruddin Mahmoud, Kingsley Schindler, then Maxwell Woleji, and the other players across the globe. Then let's go to today's own, which is the center backs for the next call-up. We are focusing on 25 players. The coach has opportunity to invite up to 26. I feel this time he should invite either 25 or 26. Last time he invited 23, then later on 24 rather, then later on added one player. So that is that. First center back I expect him to be in the next Black Star squad is Alexander Kwabena Djiku. Yes, Djiku, he's that good. He's been playing consistently for his club side, Spartak Moscow, after making a move to join them prior to the last international break. The player has gone in there and already he's hit the ground running. Over the weekend, he also played a major role for them to win comfortably at home, and now they are performing very well in the Russian league. So Alexander Djiku, I'm expecting him to be in the Black Star squad. Don't forget our important game against Mali. Djiku scored the only goal for us. So for me, I have no doubts if Djiku is fit, he will be in the next Black Star squad. And that is that. Next center back I will look at. The center backs, usually we have to look at the right center backs and the left center backs. Maybe if the coaches want to go with the two center backs in a game, or if they want to go with a three back, then we also have to look at all those ones. Those who can play on the right side of the center back row and the left side. That is why sometimes I want it to be like, so that it wouldn't be like you are not balancing the whole thing when you are calling squad. That is how it is. So the next right center back I'll focus on here is Jonas Ajete. Jonas Ajete also started against Central African Republic. He was quite good. Started good again against Mali in the three back row that we played. It was also okay. So I feel he can just improve on his performances for the Black Stars team, and I'm looking forward to see the FC Basel man again in the next Black Star squad. So I will look at Djiku, and I also look at Jonas Ajete as the two right center backs in the Black Stars team. With the left center back row, first of all, I will select Jerome Opoku, the player for Istanbul Başakşehir. He is still performing well in the Turkish Super League, and the Black Stars team too. He has been performing quite good. Started against Central African Republic, and also came in to help in a game against Mali. I'm expecting Jerome Opoku to be in the next Black Star squad as we go all out to qualify to the next World Cup in USA, Mexico, and Canada. Mohamed Salisu is also one player I'm looking forward to seeing him in the next Black Star squad. He's been in the team for years now, and if not injury, he is going to be part of the team again. Started against that is Mali, and I think he was quite decent, and I'm looking forward to see Mohamed Salisu again. Playing for Monaco this season has been on and off. Sometimes he will start games, other times too he'll be on the bench. But I think recently he's getting some minutes, and it is also a very good one for Mohamed Salisu. And I'm expecting to see him in the next Black Stars squad. Another centre back I would love to see here is Kwadwo Pepra Opon. I've spoken about this boy. After he joined this season, OGC Nice in the French Ligue 1, he's been performing well. And Otoado met him prior to the last call-up, and I think he's still on the radar of the Black Star squad. And possibly this player will also earn his first call-up to join the Black Stars team. So Kwadwo Pepra Opon, he can play as a left back or as a left centre back. And I'm looking forward to seeing him play for the Black Stars team very, very soon. So these are my 5 centre backs I'd love to see in the next Black Stars call-up. Alexander Djiku, Jonas Ajete, then Jerome Opoku, Mohamed Salisu, and Kwadwo Pepra Opon. Now with the standbys, I have Razak Simpson, centre back for Nations FC. He's been performing quite good after the season started. I've been following him. One game I watched him, and I think he was very solid for Nations FC. So he can also get into the Black Stars team anytime, any day. Patrick Pfeiffer, this player is still looking forward to get his first ever call-up to join the Black Stars team after switching nationality from Germany to come and play for the Black Stars team. And that is that. He's also doing well with Darmstadt 98. And Patrick Pfeiffer, if he gets call-up, I will not be surprised at all. Terry Yegbe also plays well for FC Metz after joining from IF Elfsborg, and he's also looking forward to still get more call-ups to join the Black Stars team. Nicolas Opoku, he plays for Kasim Pasa in the Turkish league. It seems a lot of people are not talking much about him, but he's performing very well over there, and that is it also for the Black Star player. Ebenezer Aban, he's a player for Bando Heart of Lions, one of the best centre-backs locally, and if this player also makes it to the Black Stars team one day, I will not be surprised at all. He's gotten call-up before, but let's see how things will go going forward. So these are my 5 centre-backs as well as 5 standbys in the centre-back role. What is your thoughts? Kindly let me know it in the comment box. I'll bring you guys more in the subsequent updates. Let me give shout out to Aite Sykes. Thank you for commenting under the last video I've seen you. Doc Monk House TV. Thank you, Doc Monk. Then I have Esunga Isa. Thank you. Okay, let me go here. Is it Tas Ne Mbamba? Okay, thank you, Mamba. Peter Ahen, you're also on this channel. I appreciate you. Jojo Insifo, thank you for being here. Jojo. Hope Agbanu, thank you, Hope. I've seen your comments. Mauto GH, thank you for being here. Faiza Endo, thank you for being here. Okay, Faiza Niendo. Yes, you have always been here. I appreciate you. Livingston, Elenam Amenuku, thank you for being here. Emmanuel Amane, I salute you. Meshak Ahen Dakon, thank you. Opon Kingsford, thank you for being here. Tenkran Burkina King, I appreciate you. Awake Monies, right? Thank you, Awake. I appreciate you a lot. Then I have Chrissy. Okay, thank you, Chrissy. Jeremiah Insol. Thank you for being here, Jeremiah. I appreciate you. Ofochuprosper.mo is here. Judy Z. Judy, thank you for being here. Kwame Adai, I appreciate you. Then I have who again? John AJ. 247 Jalil. John Emperor, I've seen your comments. Lester Tete, thank you for being here. Emmanuel Amane is here. Ma Abi, I've seen your comments. Betty Johnson Skantiwa, I've also seen your comments. Emmanuel Amane, Abdullah Idrisu, and a lot of you guys. Yes, you are all commenting. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to always like the video for me. Subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This is Kenny TV. And of course, we shall meet later.